Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and members of the committee. All of us know that we did quite a bit on pension modernization last year. And when the pension modernization bill went forward, it was basically agreed by just about everyone that the police and fire should not be included at that time because we needed much more study. We felt that those are two occupations that have different demands on the individuals that perform them, and therefore we had stated our purpose that we do plan on modernizing their articles of the pension code just like we did everything else, but we did feel that it had to be done in a separate manner. We have had hearings about this. We've had long discussions that were spearheaded by Senator Link, and all four caucuses were there. But we're still at a point where there are many, many things up in the air. So I do want to present the amendment as it is with the firm understanding, and we've tried to make this clear through staff and through my own personal interaction with people that are interested in this subject, that this is not a finished product. There are obvious errors in the amendment as it is right now, so I would ask you to just listen to the information. If you have any kind of guidance you'd like to give to the chair or through your leadership, it is all welcome. I promise you that. This is some very serious decisions that are going to be made, but I do think it's appropriate that we try to move these articles forward on for the modernization so that we can have a date of January 1st, 2011, which will be kind of the official date when people are talking about changes that have been made to the pension system throughout our state. So we do plan on hopefully getting this all ironed out so that in the second week of veto we can pass the bill through both chambers. But as I will explain as I go through these things point by point, you'll see that there are some things that are still up in the air. I'll tell you where we're at now, what I think are the options, but of course, as I stated earlier, all of you have a right to bring whatever changes you think through groups that might come to you or just through your own personal information from studying these issues. The age, as you know, and the full retirement that we set for all other state employees through Senate Bill 1946 was 67 years old for a full retirement with no deduction from your annuity, 62 with a penalty. The penalty was a 6% per year, 0.5% per month penalty that would add up to 30% if you took the full 5 years. In the police and fire discussions, there's basically been three different groups of numbers that different groups have supported. As written in this vehicle here, the retirement age would be a full retirement at 57, whatever you've earned as far as your percentage. You could retire at 57 with no deduction. If you wanted to retire early, you could retire as early as 52 with the full 30% reduction, just as in the other systems. And that would be the individual decision of the person at the time, whether they wanted to take advantage of that opportunity. There would be a 10-year vesting, so no one would receive any pension unless they at least had 10 years in the system. But as I stated, 57 and 52 is what is drawn up in this vehicle right now. During discussions in the spring, 55 and 50 were also an opportunity. And during the hearing that we had in September at the Thompson Center in Chicago, the ages of 60 and 55 were also presented by representatives of the Municipal League. The second thing is the final average salary is included in the bill, and that's basically, we base it off the Social Security wage base. So it starts in 2011 at $106,800. But it doesn't stay with the Social Security wage base. It basically moves up with the half of the CPI urban. So, and just as in 1946, the reason for doing that was that that could be changed by the feds as they did when they changed the Medicare wages that were applicable. And so rather than be at their discretion, we started off with their number of $106,800, but we will move it up for all new employees at 1/2 of the CPI urban or 3%, whatever is the lower of the two. There was also the final average salary. There's been a lot of discussions on that. Currently, most of the members that would fall under these articles were the last 4 years. You know, in under the Senate Bill 1946, it was moved to 8 of the last 10 years. And so I think the options here today would be 8 or 4. I know that the downstate firefighters are currently on last day, and so this would be a move up for them, whether it is 4 or 8. But those are the two numbers we've been looking at, and I have gotten comments on the validity of both of them as far as what I'm going to draw up in my final amendment to this bill.